Ha ha ha. Again. Ha 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 ha. Again. We've tried this like several times. Yeah, because it was hell
Funny
earlier.
enough, the third time.
Third time's the charm, baby. So like our third time of watching Big and Chunky live.
How many times can we make this joke to an audience that's never seen it?
Go watch the Big and Chunky edit.
That's where you put the thing on the corner of the
I'll link it
screen.
right here.
Oh, it's fixed.
Yeah, I fixed it earlier, and then we just hit that point of like, we're gonna run out of time to record by the time we get out of cutscene.
I know, but knowing Yakuza, they would just be re-broke by the time we get back.
He does he know that there's easier ways to fish?
There's a fucking fishing rod on the beach, just out of frame.
And he goes, like he was diving for that thing. He is
Well,
submerged.
that's a pretty normal way for them to fish over there. Spearfishing isn't that.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know, funny. I love his dad fit. Oh, this is Haruka's orphanage.
Yeah, it's
This is Haruka's orphanage that Kiryu funds. Do I know him?
not yet,
Should I
but you
know
will.
him? Okay.
They do a
I'm making
flashback.
sure I didn't forget a man.
No, they're doing a futuristic flashback that doesn't make any sense to you to get you invested, so they don't do what they did in Konami and in Konami 2, where it's like you have the beginning of the game where it just sucks.
Yeah, where you're like, I don't want to be here, it's boring.
Yeah. Which is so funny because they hit you with this and then you won't get an update on this for like 8 chapters.
He's been shot.
You won't know who this guy is for a chapter and a half.
Wow.
But they have to get you invested because it's what sent me over the fucking edge, and the whole time I'm frothing at the mouth like, I need you to come play Yakuza so I can talk to you about my theories. And now I've played the whole of 3 and I'm like, oh god, I can't handle 4. He looks like such a little baby man.
What the fuck are you?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, did they clean him up?
Yeah, he used to be a clean.
Oh my god, you look like a different character.
Yeah, he almost looks like he's professional.
They got you a shower and a new suit.
And a shave.
Look at you. They cleaned you.
It's almost like he's not depressed anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, I'm like, you look familiar, but like, it's Yakuza, so you could tell me that's just another guy and that I'm being racist. And I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Except for you're the same bitch who can't tell Majima with 2 eyes to Majima without an eye.
That's why I was like, you could tell me that it's just another guy and I'm being racist, and I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I'd tell you Tachi the Banana was back and you'd be like, what?
I found out about Nishiki's new fit because I saw fan art of it, and I thought the white suit, and I saw fan art of it, and I thought it was Tachi Banana until I saw the tags, and I was like, that's not the color of his Nishiki.
Nishiki. Accidentally spoiling the next game for yourself.
I don't think it was just his fit.
Yeah, his ugly fit and his character dynamics.
Yeah, his ugly fit.
He said, I saw Kiryu's fit, and that's apparently what you need to become a patriarch. It's the nasty suit.
Be nice to him.
Where? On his grave? On the top of the tower? In that karaoke bar in the woods? Where do you want me to be nice to him, Graham?
Be nice to Kiryu's fit, then. Nice
He
to
knows.
one of them.
He knows what he's doing. You literally have a quest in this game to pick out a fit for your kid. And it's like drip or drop. It's terrible either way. No matter what you pick, it's a failure.
Oh, are we in a land dispute again? I can't go back to land disputes.
登場界は4代目に何度も救われてきた。その人から居場所を奪うことはできねえ。
Aw, I like you. I'm sorry I called you a little shit. You kinda earned it though.
He is.
It's like, I mean it kinda lovingly, because you're well written.
キャンセルだ。それより今、沖縄の土地買収を勝手に進めるような連中が出ないよ。 組織を固める方が先決だ。
And he's a good patriarch.
Yeah. And he's a real ally to Kiryu, which we have very few of those.
Well, I mean, Kiryu's like his... everyone says like
Yeah.
dad, but it's like really he's more like his older
Nah,
brother.
that's more like his older brother.
It's really older brother vibe.
Kaichou. なんだ。実は先ほど会長にお客様が。誰だ。それが。何。本当です。どこからどう見てもご本人としか言いようがありません。どこにいる。今、会長室にお通ししたい。
Someone's requesting audience. We've already let them in because we're really not good at our jobs.
How are the trees gonna have wind physics but not their hair? Sorry.
Because it's old! A remaster can only do so much!
風間さん、あなた死んだはずじゃ。驚かせましたか。
No, no, wait, no, wait. Hold on. No.
これは今のあなたにとって
Wait, no.
大切なものです。これは沖縄の土地の権利書。だがあの土地には4代目が。知ってますよ。あなたにはあの桐生一馬がいる土地を奪うことはできない。だからあなたに代わって私たちが権利書を取ってきたんです。
Wait, hold on.
どうして？
Wait, we gotta slow down for a second.
今我々は東上界に沖縄の土地買収の件から降りてもらうわけにはいかないんです。だが俺はあの沖縄の一件。
So when you texted me that day being like Kazuma playing his death, you already...
東上界の6代目。3万人の構成員を養うにはそんなことは言ってらんないでしょう。それでも俺が断ると言ったら。
Hi, Wesker.
Hi, Wesker. You shut up!
それは
Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Bark, 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 bark.
And you were gonna let me play this and then expect me to turn it off to come back to watch a show with Jez? I never would have.
It would have been so much better, but then I was like, I can't have you watch the show and then play 3.
You're right. Y'all gotta pause for a second. I gotta process some shit.
お前は大丈夫だったのか。犯人は割れてんのか。いえ、お嬢と二人きりのところを襲われたんで。
Or so you thought.
親父は腹に数発食らったみたいで。
どこかの組の会士か。
いえ、多分土地買収の絡みです。事務所から例の土地の権利書がなくなってました。
何？
絶対玉城組の連中に決まってる。奴ら1年前のことで俺たちを逆恨みして。
いや、それがどうも違うみたいで。
ん？どうしたんださっき。
誰ですか？
これはこいつが撃ったのか。
これって。兄貴、こいつ
死んだ親父風間のおやっさんだ。
So I was barking on all cylinders about 3, and now you understand, right?
Oh my god, I need a minute. What? No, Yakuza can speak. You're gonna say sticking. Who did they? I need to form thoughts to ask questions.
Well, don't worry, you
And the
got plenty
thoughts
of time
aren't
to get broken up within the cemetery
the,
real quick.
the thoughts aren't forming because I don't know where to start because I'm like almost overwhelmed.
Don't worry,
Get
the
out of
next
here.
8 chapters are nothing but Dad Simulator. So they give you all that time to digest it.
Ooh. I
Here's some flowers. I'm breaking
I
up with
don't
you.
care, lady.
She's almost. I almost like how she looks here in 3 than she does in 2 in the remaster. They like.
Yeah, she's not as
She's a.
baby-faced here.
Yeah, she's a woman.
One of my things with her in 3 is that every time you pan over to her, I'm like, why she got the same face as Haruka?
Yeah. But like she's a woman. Like that's an adult woman.
What did they bury? Does Kashiwagi know? What? Huh?
Know what? Your questions need to be more formed.
That he's alive.
Do you want spoilers?
No, this is one of those scenarios where I'm not looking for answers. I just need to get the like out.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you for my plot summary.
that you're having a breakdown over. Time to crash out.
Hello, horse Kiryu.
I know.
Am I only talking to? Is he the only grave that I can look at? Are you kidding me?
You can look at their other ones, but you only have to look at one, I think, too. Really just gonna blame Michiki here, huh?
Wow. Okay, goodbye.
I need the exact translations of that actually. I don't trust the translation team.
Right.
I'm just
I could have seen that model in 2 and been much more okay with everything happening.
Yeah. Cause she ain't ugly, she's pretty. She just looks more like a woman.
An adult woman, and
she's
not
a K-pop.
Haruka's face a little bit bigger. Yeah. There were so many times that you pan over, and I'm like, I know this scene's about to take a weird turn, so I don't want to compare her to a kid right before it takes a turn. But, like, she looks like the same face model as Haruka, which is not good.
No, not at all. God, there's a scene in 4 and I had to go scream at Jez about it because I was, like, fucked up.
Please let me get through this game first. I'm still reeling from the intro. Please. I like that we, for now at least, actually age Kiryu a bit.
Yeah,
I know later in the series they just change his hair and turn it gray and are like, it's an old man. Then I'm like, but I like that he's got like little wrinkles in this. He looks like a 40-something-year-old man that he is.
That he is. And God, is he tired. So, yeah, 3 and 4, he has the same model. And so he looks like this older guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a dad. I think you should get your dad into Yakuza because he wouldn't start caring about it till they get to the dad bits.
You think he'd care about the dad bits?
No, I think he'd just be really funny with the dad bits. Maybe he could feel relatable to Kiryu with the dad bits.
the last. Oh, that's a lie. Never mind. I was gonna be like, the last time you played a game where you play a dad, it was The Last of Us, and that didn't go well. But I forgot about God of War.
A really good dad game.
Yeah.
A game made for dads to cry about.
Well, watching him play God of War is also hilarious because I'm sure you've seen some of like Kratos ADHD memes. Well, my dad also was very ADHD.
So him and Kratos
And
are having the
yeah,
same buzz
him and
off.
yeah. It's hilarious to watch.
That is hilarious because I'm thinking
I'm
about
like,
it.
if I could get you to stream one game, it would be God of War. And he's like, not Bloodborne. And I'm like, you play Bloodborne and you're good at Bloodborne, but you're funny at God of War.
And that's the struggle with streaming. It's you're not streaming because you're good at it. You're streaming because you're good at it and funny.
Yeah.
Data-san, you suck.
佐山君には警察官としての夢がありますからね。夢ね。
I'll give you this, Data-san. No matter the graphics of the game, you look exactly the same.
I was gonna say, he looks the same. Everyone else, I'm like, there's a graphical difference. It's not bad, but you can tell this one's older.
Data, I'm like 50.
Identical.
I'm like
Did they
50-50.
take his old model and move it in?
They just did some touch-ups, and it turns out he had the best model to begin with.
He was someone's Blorbo.
He was someone's Blorbo. Literally, the only reason they keep him in, it feels like. Because in this one, he's a reporter. He ain't a cop.
結局警視庁も府警も後手に回り何もすることはできませんでした。それに加えて倉橋課長と人言派の起こした警察内部の不祥事、警察としては大きな汚点を残す結果に。じゃあなんで一課に戻るんだ。口封じですよ。
Yeah, I'm like, we haven't even gotten to Dad Sim yet. Getting me to put this down to go back to the show would have been impossible.
Well, and then watching the show and then playing the game,
yeah,
you'd be going from emotional whiplash so fast to this is disgusting to oh my god, I need a doctor.
Yeah, I'm just like wholeheartedly. We would have watched that intro cutscene. I would have paused the game and sent Jez an apology of just like, I can't. I'm sorry. You have to understand the man I thought was dead walked into the room and shot a guy.
A guy who you're starting to like.
A guy who I'm starting to like.
Well, in this, at least in this game, they give Kiryu a lot of younger brothers to have help herd his orphanage.
Wow.
And like an older brother-ish figure.
Wow.
Fucking hilarious scene though. Kiryu's really
the
funny.
Guy who got shot.
Yeah, Kiryu's really funny in this game actually.
Kiryu's really funny in every game. He's just Witcher funny, so no one knows, no one realizes.
Yeah, you have to get past the ADD jokes or the small autism laugh and the witty humor that's only witty to
You
him.
have to get past. Yeah, it's like he's got a lot of witty humor that's only witty to him, and also he's like just this quiet wall of a man.
It's
And so you're like, he ain't got jokes, he's just muscle, and then he says something, you're like, comedy.
you're like, that was almost funny.
And then it's like, respectfully, you have to parse out if it was or wasn't a joke.
Yeah. He's
It's like,
looking
was
at
that meant
you.
to be funny, or is that so earnest and you don't realize?
Is that a haha smiling smirk, or is that a I'm having a light conversation with you smirk? Because both of them are the same, Kiryu. Don't be mean to Majima.
Who or what is that? Probably her only good line.
I just imagine it's the him doing breaker style behind Kiryu.
I'm imagining the bowling dance.
That's Mr. Libido's dance.
そして奴を
No,
説得
is it?
I'm pretty sure it is. When you catch
Oh,
him in the background at the
gross.
Cabernets, when he's that's just their default dance that they use
それば
Why?
っか
It's
り
such a
は
bad
わからんがな
dance.
because someone's got a good sense of humor.
You're right. Get out of here. Get out of here faster. I'm over you.
お前もな
It's funny how much more bearable
Yeah.
you are in this game than you are in the previous game, and we only see you for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, actually, that's crazy. If she had had this personality in the last game, I probably would have tolerated her more.
I was about to say, Haruka, what the fuck are you wearing on your feet? But they actually are just like
Those
really,
are her boots.
really clunky boots.
Leave her and her clunky boots alone.
I'm just used to her ugly Uggs. Oh my god, did it just get suddenly way louder for you? Oh, it's fixed again.
Okay, we don't question it.
Don't worry, don't fix your audio.
またいつでも帰ってこられ
He
る
sounds more like a dad in this one too, and it's kind of funny because you can tell the voice
Because
actor.
it's dad time.
I don't know if they re-record the lines. Yeah, this is.
Whatever you want to do, I will take you there.
Yeah. So just
Whatever
walk.
you want, baby.
わかった
So just walk around town with
好
her.
きなだけ遊ぼうな
I love them so much. Dad Kiryu means the world to me, actually.
I think it's ridiculous that they show off the dual hand holding on either side this way.
Hilarious. I can hold her hand on either side this time?
Yeah. So you get this horse of a man with Haruka.
How do I hold her hand?
So you just want to walk up the street like normal. So if you press and hold down the button,
Hold on.
and then
Holy shit.
don't worry,
Give me a second.
she'll
There's so many people.
yeah. This is where I was like, you don't even worry about 3.
I
Don't
can't
worry,
see the street.
she'll keep up with you, and she'll push people out of the way as well. She don't care.
I can't see the road.
Yeah, there's so many people in 3.
Holy shit. Can we go into Serena or is it off limits?
It's off limits.
I wanted to say goodbye to it. Oh my goodness gracious, there's so many people. It is wild to- I forgot about the all real men except for Kazuki and Yuya. That's still so fucking funny to me,
昼間
actually.
から何サボってんだゆうや
あ、桐生さん。
Get him, Haruka. Get him.
Sit.
Woof.
I'm
Say goodbye to
moving.
Majima or do they hate me?
No, you say bye to Majima, but that's the last thing you
Oh,
do.
God. That's
So-
fine. I need to tell Majima goodbye.
You're gonna do it the only way he would want you to.
Gay sex.
Gay sex on top of a
i.e.
tower.
A fight theme that translates to gay sex.
On top of the tower.
Amazing.
It's ridiculous because you have a cigarette afterwards.
They're getting less and less subtle every game. They're gonna hit a game where that first punch is thrown and there's a fade to black and it's like, why didn't we see the fight? And it's like, they weren't fighting, man.
Yeah. Kira, you got one punch in, and Majima said, "Don't worry, I got your belt." She's so tiny.
Oh, she's so cute.
Cries until you throws up.
Hey, Harka, Harka.
Don't worry,
Harka.
she'll catch up. Look at her little walk.
There we go. I'm like, I don't want to leave you.
So, if you just do a walk around town with her, like, see how she stopped and walked away from you? Stop. So, look at
My
her.
daughter. I lost my daughter.
Right
Hi.
there. So she'll do this little, like, dance in front of the store, and she'll tell you to go in, and then you'll go in.
I'm trying, sweetheart, but there's so many people.
So you can talk to her, or you can just go to the register, and she'll let you know what she wants if you go to the register. But I always talk to her first, and then go to the register, and then she'll tell you anyways again.
Absolutely.
And then you can't buy anything else but then what she wants, so there's no reason to ask her anyways, but...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so you can just walk around town with her, and she'll go to wherever she wants to go, and she'll let you know.
That's really cute. I love Fatherhood Sim.
So sometimes while you're walking around town too, she'll let you know she wants to do something. Like, she might tell you that the knife at home is really rusty or bad, implying she wants you to take her to the pawn shop so she can get a new knife.
Or we could just go see Majima and get a knife for him.
But then you won't do all the fun stuff she wants to do before you go home.
Oh my god, his clippy clops are so loud.
You see what I can't stop calling him a horse.
He's a horse.
It's like, how do I get footage for you? Because I already got into the dad loafers.
Oh my god. I hate the old man walk. That's so creepy going by in the background. Look at him.
Just wait till they start running across the street.
Ow. I laughed wrong and my ribs just went like,
Unshrimp.
I'm not shrimped. My spine is straight against the back of the chair.
Maybe that's the issue.
That my back is straight?
Yeah.
Why is that an issue? Aren't you supposed to have your... Yeah.
You good.
Great starting video
Keep
for
going.
this game. No, I don't think I will.
No, come on. You gotta get to the fishing minigame at least.
Is it better in this game? Because I didn't like it in Zero.
I think it's fun. I've never fished in Zero.
Surprising.
I saw the controls for it and went, nah.
Yeah, I wanted to fish because I was like, ooh, fishing minigame. I can go fish as Majima. I couldn't find the fish as Majima. I got sent back to Kiryu. I tried fishing as Kiryu. I didn't like it. And then I went fishing to... I think I went fishing for real estate.
Yeah, because there's a shop
I
that...
needed to earn a guy's trust, and he wanted fish, and I was like, screw it, I'll go fish a little. And then I ended up getting most of my fish from the dream machines, actually.
I think that's where I got most of mine, too. So, do you see how he feels like he feels like the Thing. He just a rock punching forward.
Yeah.
Solid wall of mass.
Come here. Hold on.
One of my favorite attacks in this game.
Come here.
But not only is he twice as, like, big as everyone else, he's, like, twice as thick.
Meaty.
Just, because I've recently reread the first few chapters of that workout fic. Just hilarious.
I love that workout fic. It's so funny.
A single tear to his eye. I'm gonna beat the liver shit out of you. Just... But yeah, the conversation in 4, the cutscenes in 4, the backstory for
Please,
Seijima
I
in
have
4.
to get through 3. I'm playing 3 right now, I swear to you.
I know, but
You're watching me, please.
I'm going off.
Please.
Losing my mind.
I love him just rolling out of the way.
Heat gauge.
Please just let me kill people.
Trying to give you a tutorial you don't need.
Please, this is my 4th game now.
In the last 2
I know
months.
each of them is a little bit different, but like...
It's not that, really. Not that much.
Yeah, it's like every game's a little bit different, but also not really. Hold on. Excuse you. Now you're my target. Come here. Why is it not?
So, you're better off picking up an item.
Excuse you. Jesus.
He's angry.
I keep going back to, the video of the movie, because when Majima starts shooting, you're just, Jesus, Majima is so... There's a moth. So real. I summoned it.
Matsujima.
That man is begging for his life,
Not for long.
and I don't care.
So just me calling out Majima for having the gun and just shooting.
Yeah, it's just such
No!
a... No! It's just such a visceral, like, Jesus, Majima!
He fucking decided to pull a gun and start shooting. I was like, the boys will do it, but not Majima. And then he started blasting. And then immediately us calling it, like, if Haruka walks out there, like, they have a safe word. Like, he will stop shooting. And immediately he's just like, reload.
I like Goose Majima. It was a different Majima, but it was fun, and it was interesting.
Look at Haruka. Look at her head.
She's so small. She's so baby.
Look at, and he's still recovering from his kidnapping.
Worse.
Kiryu-san.
I love they told no one they were moving until day before. And without Haruka, potentially would have never told anyone.
Man would have just left town, and then
Yeah.
Majima was banging down
I
everyone's
think
door.
Majima's the only person he mentioned, like, I'm gonna go see. Because he told Girly, who's... That's how you know I don't like her. Genuinely do not know her name. That's why she
Begins with a
keeps getting
K.
Girly, because I got tired of calling her a cop.
Why not?
Because it just doesn't roll off the tongue as well to be like, this is her name, and also there's several cop characters whose names I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, her name begins with a K.
Yeah. Girly. The K is silent.
いえ、
That's a lot of guilt for some guy who just dragged into this to begin with.
Yeah.
Every time for the last 15 years.
I can't believe he's fucking alive. I can't. I'm. How do you do that so well? Your little not spoiler just get in my head and fuck with me, but I'd still never call it. Because you can say everyone in Yakuza definitely stays dead as much as you want. I watched the man die in my arms.
Yeah. And who's to say that's the same guy?
Oh, don't start that shit.
Come on, Krim. You definitely know everyone in Yakuza stays dead.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm scared and I'm confused.
I'm
And I'm
angry
scared.
and I'm wet.
I'm angry and I'm wet. I'm angry and I'm wet. I'm gonna have to link that One Piece clip here now because out of context, I can't leave that in. Don't leash him again. He's been through enough.
He pulls some funny shit though in 3.
But I want to take Hark. But I was gonna take
So if
Hark
you
out.
can still take her out. So you'll go to leave and she'll ask if you're leaving without her. Yeah. Can I come?
I think I'm being sent to have gay sex. Oh wait, let's go.
Yeah, you can ask for a little more time. Because that's exactly what happened to me is I got here and was like, no way in hell. She want to go hang out. We haven't done anything
Yeah.
yet. And then I proceeded to walk around town for 2 hours with her.
Oh, my map's a different button now. Whoa.
Careful, SpongeBob. Yeah, it's changed.
I want to take her. Okay, so it's back where it always has been.
Mm-hmm. But it just means you can walk around town with her.
Oh, I want to take her to karaoke. I'm heading the wrong way.
She has to want to go, is the thing. And I think karaoke's blocked off.
Fuck. Well, I'll try and take her to the arcade. Haruka, you want to go to the arcade, right?
She had me take her, I think, bowling into the arcade and then to get food 3 different times. Oh, she wants food.
Haruka.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Oh.
You're really
Hi.
bad at paying attention to your daughter.
Well, it's because I think the couple of times she's broken off from me to go look at something, it's also been around when she gets hit by a person. So I think I've just lost her to the NPCs for a second.
So the thing is, if she gets hit by a person, she doesn't. She will push through every person. The only way
I've watched her break hands with me a couple of times now. She catches back up in a step.
Yeah. But, I don't know, maybe because I just see her animations and immediately know that she's going to go get snacks.
Yeah, you know the animation. I'm also watching the map. Let's go, girly.
I'm watching your daughter.
I wish we could karaoke. See, we make good parents together. I watch the road and the map so I know where we're going. You watch the kids so we know when to feed her.
She'd literally feed herself if we weren't walking around
He's
town.
so broad.
Yeah. And I kind of
Also swings her arm really fast.
She do.
Kiryu's like nice slow walk and she's like
She's got it to keep up with him.
Hold on, girl, I don't know how to drive this horse.
See what I mean?
I have to say drive this horse. Because if I say what you do with the horse, it's not gonna, like, I can't air that. Do you not want to karaoke with me? Oh my god! I killed that man! Holy shit.
No, keep walking. You're not by the door yet.
I was looking to see if that man lived. Do you wanna?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she does. You want the calico? Absolutely, my love.
Good luck, my friend.
Does she want the big one or the little one?
I think anyone counts. She might want the little one. Look at her! If you get this in one go, I'll lose my mind.
No, I won't. I miscalculated.
Oh, God.
And the thing's kind of big for their heads, or small for their heads, so I think I gotta choke him.
You gotta do the old bird maneuver.
Yeah.
Hi, Haruka.
Hi, Hayaka. Oh my god, she's so cute. I keep miscalculating how far this way it is. But I should be able to come in and like grab it by the neck and lift it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cats are cute. I'll settle for it's not the same as Fat Bird. I wouldn't have bought the game for these. But like I accept them. Yahoo! I'm
Way to
not
go.
a cat specialist, but I ain't too bad at it.
You got way faster than I did.
That's because I spend an unhealthy amount of time on the UFO catcher. Wow, she really wanted that cat. Do you still want stuff? Okay, no, you're just standing there, because that's where you stand. Got it. Is there anything else to do around town with her?
You can just keep walking around.
I meant, like, is there...
I think you can take her bowling, but like any one of the places that is highlighted, she has the chance to want to go inside.
Well, I love her dearly, but I don't need to spend, like, 3 hours walking around buying her food.
But look at her, she's so skinny.
I know, but, like... Good lord, horse curio.
I know.
I'm sorry!
Wait up for her. She doesn't want to get left behind. Since we
tried
don't
to.
know which part of that is what. Because the play does all of her shoutouts at once. To
Yeah.
get the haha, we had to get it once, because she's always yelling at you to slow the fuck
Do
down.
you want a bowl?
Nope.
Okay.
But I really wish you could take her to karaoke, because it's like she wants to do all of the fun stuff on the town again.
Yeah,
before-
and it's like karaoke. We take her to karaoke. I take you back to clinic now, I guess. I'm distracted by the clippy clops.
I know. And depending
Like,
depending on what you're walking on, it's a different
so
sound.
loud. I'm genuinely distracted by the clippy clops.
Yeah, go find a piece of metal to walk on and have it actually change to something else.
Jesus.
You
Hmm?
didn't get rid of.
When you take her back to Serena, she just is like, okay, we're done.
This game is old.
Yeah.
I don't know if the one textured wall, floor, and ceiling told you anything, but
Shut up.
how about the JPEG faces of the NPCs? Actually, they're a lot better than they are in Zero.
Quest?
Yeah. Just go to the
Do I have to
tower.
talk to people?
Nah, just go to the tower. He's standing right outside of it for you.
Hold on. Where the fuck am I?
You are
Okay.
dumbass. You've been in this city.
I got disoriented.
I need to go. Hold on. You can keep doing what you're doing. Don't hold for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pull up your Steam library to see how many hours you've spent in this city. Before you tell me you were lost. That's like saying you were lost in the RAPD.
I'm Zorro.
Oh.
And I you won't believe me, but I did get lost in the RPD.
That is ridiculous.
And I know you won't believe me because we had to stop. So the backstory here for everyone, because you know something the viewers weren't present for a thing that wasn't streamed. We had to stop playing Dead by Daylight in the RPD because I knew the map too well.
Too well.
But then I stopped playing Resi for a while and went back to it and was like trying to play it on the Dead by Daylight map where they knocked down a bunch of walls. And I'm like, shit's locked and I don't know where to go anymore.
So funny, you've only spent 21 hours in Konami too.
I hated it.
Understandable.
I wanted to get in and out as fast as possible. It's why I turned it down to easy and just hit the ground running.
So, in
hit me so I
total,
can get out of
you've
here.
spent 142 hours playing Yakuza.
Holy shit.
In total, across all 3-4-ish games that you've played so far. Because you've only got 43 minutes in this one. But, we'll say, you know, like...
Okay, I can still get disoriented.
I was about to say, we can knock 20 or so of those hours off. We'll say that's Majima's story in Zero. But there's at least 20 or so hours of straight karaoke that do not count.
Yeah, we can knock a lot out because there's a lot of karaoke. Is the game louder for you suddenly?
Not that I noticed.
Okay. It's just me. We'll leave it where it is.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I love his jump. Yeah, it got louder for me, but it's not like unbearably loud.
I'm
I can still hear you. So
horrified.
if it didn't get louder for you, I'm leaving it.
No, you should be fine. I'm checking in to see if I'm peaking, because when I peeked over, I'm louder sometimes than the game, but other times not. But it's like, so I'm louder than the game, but I'm not. Sometimes I'm louder than you, and sometimes I'm not louder than you. And it's like, okay, let me just, I will drag it down a hair, and if it fucks it up, it fucks it up. But
oh well.
it's the first 48 minutes.
It's okay either way. This has turned into one of those series where I'm like, I think I'm just gonna preface it with like, none of it's been stream or recording friendly. So the fact that any of it's postable is like, at this point,
we've got 20 minutes of troubleshooting
quality.
recording for earlier.
We've got 20 minutes of troubleshooting recording. I haven't been able to record it myself and have had to rely on you. Because Yakuza hates me.
Paycheck one of these days, I swear it.
I'm gonna one day get a paycheck from YouTube and be like, I gotta set this aside for Dai.
Here, Dai, here's $100. Yippee!
Oh.
Ovate the fourth chairman! How you been?
Huh? Hmm?
God.
Something Yakuza 3 is a comedy, but also... Reset? Regroup.
I like the guy named Aniki. You could just go wait at his construction place. Can I go see Kashiwagi? I need to pick apart his mannerisms.
Before he dies. Crim, you have like a million games to get through.
Yeah.
When have I ever said a spoiler that's just been significantly to one game?
I know.
I'm not threatening you. I'm warning
It's
you.
fucking flip clops. Anyways, I need to go pick apart his mannerisms.
Well,
Oh,
first things
Jesus.
first,
Oh,
you gotta
Jesus.
go to the. Yeah, he ain't got no blinders on, Karim. He turns real sharp.
He doesn't turn sharp in any other game.
I know, it's just this one. But he's half as fast. He's so slow in this one.
So I'm like, every other game, I'm like, you gotta give Kiryu like a heads up, a time. Hi, Nishida.
I'm like, I wonder
You
who
gotta
that
give
could
him,
be
you
in the
gotta
hard hat.
steer him, and this one he's like, Phew!
Yeah. He's got. It's because he has to quick turn to catch Haruka before she does something. Like, dad reflexes.
He's got dad reflexes.
Walking down the street with Haruka and someone drops something out of a window and dad reflex catches it and bullshit like that.
God. I love Nishida.
Someone wrote a fic where Nishida is relaying information to Kiryu and he's doing it in Majima's exact cadence and he was like, "You're pretty good at that." And he's like, "The boss says I have to be." It's just
Well, I think, like, either texts or calls you once, and it's implied that he perfectly mimics.
yeah. Which is like either this is a normal guy who with some extraordinary talents, or this is like the actual murder freak of the Majima family who is just like a normal guy until Majima's like, "Unleash your freak" or whatever.
Nishida off leash, and you see, like, no one talks about it afterwards because everyone's scared.
Yeah. He takes his shirt off and it's like a whole citywide blackout. Bro's just too powerful. He's the Saitama of this series. He's their One Punch Man.
That's God.
Sad thoughts about
Pippies.
4. Sad thoughts about 4. Can't talk about 4.
Please! Leave me alone! Please!
The
I can take. Oh,
demon.
I want to go see Kashiwagi. Okay.
Too bad. So sad.
Hi, Majima.
Majima, you couldn't have picked a more comfortable place to have gay sex.
I don't like being on the roof of this tower.
そろそろ
I'd like the
カ
snake
ムロ町から
though.
消えるんかキリュウちゃん
And it had a dragon on
It-
it.
だからあんたを探して
Yeah, it's like the snake's tacky. I like it though.
どういうことや
俺はな兄さん
Why he looks so pretty in this game?
大悟を支えてほしいと思う
Majima or Kiryu?
Majima. Kiryu just looks like
Yeah.
a dad. Don't worry, this fight's really easy. And after he makes Majima construction and everything, why have him go back
Yeah.
when he could be a civilian consul of some sort? Rewrite 3?
I gotta play 3 to rewrite 3. You gotta give me a couple days.
I know. You got hit with the world's biggest flashbang cutscene.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh?
bark. Well, you're really quick to go shirtless for this fight.
もう
He's
分
pent
かっ
up.
てるやろな俺は強いやつが好きや俺に命令できんのは強いやつだけやああ俺を登場界に戻したかったら俺に勝ってから命令せえ
Bark, bark, bark.
やっぱりそうきたか。
やさあ始めようかキリュウちゃん
What I
Bark, bark,
wouldn't
bark.
give to see the voice actors in their booth.
Right.
会うのも久々やな
Because it's like when you find out they animate things in that the voice actors are doing in their booth. I need to know what Majima's doing in his booth.
Yeah.
I also need to know if Kiryu's just standing there the whole time.
I like this model for Majima more than his model for Kiwami 1 and 2, honestly.
Yeah.
He's not as smooth in this one, which is they smoothed everyone. And what the fuck are you doing, my guy?
He's having fun.
You know what? You're right. Can I throw you off the roof?
No.
Sorry. You don't want to use your thinking knife on me? I do miss the shoes, though. I know they're like a later addition to the design, but because I started with newer games, it's like his shoes.
Their icon.
Unless he has them here, I honestly can't tell if that's lighting or not.
He has them here, but I believe in
Oh, so
later
they just-
parts of this game they de-shoe him.
Oh, that's stupid. I take
Yeah.
back what I said about I know that it started with later. Well,
They take away his bling and they don't give it back. He gets it back for like one cutscene.
what the hell is this?
I think a bell you get for having played the previous game.
Who or what is Yukio?
I don't know.
Well,
But
it
you
talks
can-
about feeling sadness when you ring it. And I'm like, but what is that? What is it? I want to know what he's saying when he's laughing at me.
Probably something along the lines of that you're a loser.
Oh, for sure, but like... I want to know the exact insult. No, come here. That's right. You laugh at me, get punched, idiot. I'm sorry, I love you. I'd say you'd know you're my favorite because I'm always mean to you, but actually you wouldn't because I'm mean to everyone in this game because it brings out the aggression. Okay, we've changed that.
So it is a item that traditionally you'd get for having a save file in a different game in Japan, but we got it for free since it was the remake or remaster.
I just wanted to know what was up with the feeling of sadness.
It has to do with that game that it's from.
Can I ask what game it's from?
It is from
Good lord, Majima. Bark, bark, bark.
Oh.
キリュウちゃんは
I don't like the O.
ごっついの
No, the Kenzen, the period piece Yakuza. I didn't realize it had an original edition.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that one had a remake. I thought it was. So yeah, it's from having a save from that, you get the bell from it. So there's probably a character in there that
ああ
love interest or
Wow,
something.
they really do just come up here and
And
good lord. That's so funny.
大悟のことを頼んだ。
ああ、ただ一つ気がかりなことがある。
just like when your older brother gets his weird friend to look out for you when he moves out of town.
もし六代目がおかしな方向に進んでも、俺には止めることはできへんで。
He won't get the chance.
大悟、いや六代目はあんたと同じで人を信
I'm
じやすい
choosing
と
to
ころが
just
ある。
not listen to you for a minute.
変な連中に利用されなきゃいいんやが。
大丈夫だ。大悟はそんなバカな男じゃない。
Shot.
そろそろ俺は行く。
Shot to the heart.
登
And
場会の
you're
こと
to blame.
頼んだぞ。
Your dad gives love a bad name.
えらいこと引き受けてしもうたな。しゃあない。真島五郎、一応やってるやないか。めんどくさ。せやけど桐生ちゃんとの約束やし、しゃあないな。
I love Majima. There's so many things wrong with this man.
Everything. Every goddamn thing.
And that's what makes it beautiful.
One Direction just played.
That's
with,
such a bad song, I'm sorry.
with Grow Me instead.
Are you good? Oh, you can't fucking cut.
Just
Oh, you're doing
be nice to him.
I'm gonna have to make an OC that's just a chef
今真剣なんだ。
that just comes and lives at the orphanage and is like, you go do something else, please. I love Haruka.
See, that's why
I
it's
love
Kiryu and Haruka's orphanage. I know that you're
That's why
like,
it's Haruka's orphanage that
No, no,
Kiryu
no.
provides for.
it's Kiryu and Haruka's because
Haruka and Kiryu.
he is the dad unit. He still is the dad unit. Like if they have a problem, he
Yeah.
talks it out with everybody. Like it's just as Haruka tries to take much more on her. God, look at how big his plate is compared to everyone else's.
Right? It's she's his enforcer.
Yeah,
What
she
the
is
fuck
the
on her
enforcer.
shirt? 'Cause I keep thinking it's the Powerpuff Girls.
Something random.
Oh my god, his plate's so big compared to them.
泉ちゃんどこだろう知らないシロあんた今日学校から一緒に帰ってこなかったうん帰ってきたけど
んどうしたシロ知らないのか
知らないどこ行っちゃったんだろういいじゃん先に食べちゃおうよそうだよ別に大丈夫だっておじさんどうする
よし探してこようお前たちは食べてていいぞ
So these are your children.
Hi, children. I'll learn your names eventually.
I still have a hard time remembering all of them. But apparently, a lot of people on Reddit too also are a huge fan of the kids. Like, I don't know who was spreading the 3 is a terrible game propaganda, but it's gotta be
The
the
people
two.
who liked to.
The people who like 2. It's gotta be the people who liked Kunami too. Because 3's just old. Like, I have no real complaints about 3 that aren't just because of the graphics.
It's dated.
It's dated. Like, and it isn't horrible either. Like, it being dated doesn't make it worse.
I
If
mean,
anything,
I'm already sitting here. I'm like, it's a little dated, but like, as far as dated games I've played go, not bad.
So that's a pile of worms in the corner, and you can always pick them up just about if you go back over there by the, turn to your left, left, back, left, over there, by the seesaw, there, yes. Those those worms
Like the worm.
those worms will respawn just about every time you do some sort of cutscene change, or every time you have an objective or leave and go back to town. Those
He does
worms
a
will
little dad
respawn.
jog.
He does a little dad jog. So there's your neighbors.
Oh, Neko's playing Bongo Cat.
I have that blocked in my end now.
I leave it on. It's charming.
We'll keep it from getting that. So that's a box of whatever free shit. There's, it looks like bait next to the fishing rod over there, and then your kids moping on the beach.
I'll go check on my kid in a minute. I'm picking up this box.
No, you're good. You got all the time in the world. You know, we sell that glass and make a little extra cash
For my children.
for your children.
Your little star thing is so cute. Oh my god. Sorry, I know he's like this huge guy and they're all kids, but he sits down next to her and he's fucking so big.
See, dad things. It's just dad time.
Parenthood sim.
It is just Parenthood sim. They just have to hit you with that cutscene first.
What a weird thing to make fun of someone for. I'll come to your school. I'll come to your school, I promise. Is this the girl that we're talking about? Majima's just like, what school?
Any one of the girls, actually. A lot of the
Oh,
kids have
great,
it.
there's more bullying.
There's a lot of problems between all of the kids, and I'm like, Kiryu should have thrown hands, but he's more responsible than I.
So, with my AU, with my OC, she gets word from Haruka and then just tells Majima, and Majima goes and...
Yeah, he
Throws
flies
hands
over
for him.
and starts throwing hands with everybody in town, basically.
Yeah.
Except for the people at the fish market.
The fish market people are cool.
The fish market people are cool.
That tracks. I like fish people.
They like to make Kiryu go and do shit for them, but they're like, they deliver food and whatnot to the orphanage for Haruka,
Yeah.
and like they're just super nice to Haruka and the kids. So it's like, nah. Old fisherman people are cool.
I think that's a weird thing to be telling her, Kiryu, and you should be telling her that, like... sometimes they say shit that's not true, and not to try and sit here and spiel to her that they don't mean what they're saying, so it's okay.
Well, she's like 6. She's like kindergartner, so all the kids she'd be
Yeah.
hanging out with would probably be kids who wouldn't know what they're talking about.
That's fair. It's hard to judge ages when we put them next to Kiryu.
Oh no, definitely, and it's kind of hard to tell even when they're
It's
standing
like,
next to the
I
other.
need to see her next to, like, a Haruka.
Well, even if the kids are all lined up, they're still kind of all over the place with heights and whatnot. It's by like how they talk is really tell. You can gauge the age.
Will you always think of him as your real dad? Will you?
I haven't got that far yet.
That sounded so small and broken.
In 4, we've only seen Haruka. Where are the rest of his kids?
I'm talking about him to Kazuma.
I'm talking about Kiryu and his orphanage.
I'm not. Because he was like, I still see the man who raised me as my real father. And
Oh, I completely missed that bit, but that bit's
but
also.
for how long?
I'm like, that's the lie he has to tell himself to make himself feel better. Because that's a big thing to try and reflect on after. Because I'm sure Kiryu realizes if he reflects on it, he's gonna have to realize that that's the whole reason why his life actually went in the shitter, and it's not actually his fault.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's one of those things that you know to just not unpack.
It's the comic where it's like, why do you have this hard, broody exterior? And then you lift the mask and you're like, okay, we'll just put it back on. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it.
It's like lifting up a rock to see the bugs.
Except for the bugs are all weeping horribly.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Like, I know the graphics are dated, but it's still really pretty.
Oh no, they still put their heart and soul into it.
Okay, so this is my daughter now, too.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of kids real quick.
I love her. I'd die for her. I'd kill for her.
You're gonna have to do a lot for her.
That's okay, because she's my daughter. And look at her tiny little baby face. Hello, my other daughter. Oh my god, my children.
泉ちゃん、みんなが待ってるよ。朝顔に戻ろう。
She's so cute.
I like how they give the kids all kind of
泣かないでもう。
messed up clothes too.
Yeah. It's like you can tell they're cared for, but that also, it's not a two-parent, one-kid, dual-income household.
This is a single dad raising his.
This is a single dad doing his best for 8 children.
Yeah.
9 children? 9 children.
Soon to be 9.
Okay.
Well, I think it's 9 counting Haruka.
He said me and Haruka, that's 9, so that's excluding her, which makes her the 9th kid.
Yeah. So there's 4 right there,
Yeah.
3 right there, so...
I
yeah.
would actually die for these children.
Yeah, it's almost like it's an actual healthy setting. It's almost like this is where
And
Kiryu
someone comes
belongs.
and rips him out of this again, I'm gonna... I'm gonna go get blood work done at some point, and they're gonna be like, why is your blood pressure so high? And I'm gonna be like...
Just so
I started a
funny.
game series for the arcade in it, and... Whoops!
Whoopsies, that was the wrong thing to do. It's so funny, Krim, because I have like a criminally low blood pressure.
Maybe you need Yakuza.
I go in and I'm like 120/60 every time. And my ass is fat. I am not a skinny person. So it's like I should be higher, but I'm not. Fucking game is hilarious.
またこれが立ち退きって書いてあるけど私たち出ていかないといけないのかな最近知らない男の人たちもよく来ているみたいだし朝顔のみんなも怖がってるんだよ
ちょっと様子を見てくる。
Only a
Why the
fucking...
fuck are they so smooth in the other games? Y'all bad at whatever you're trying to do.
It's kind of the whole point.
Absolutely not. I'll kill everyone in the world before we leave. I've gotten very protective very fast.
Of course, they said, we know that you're already having mama bear energy over one kid.
Here's a bunch more.
Who
and then it just
From
amplifies it. Now I'm like, I'll rip down the sun if you ask me to.
well, and from first glance, you're gonna think they're just a bunch of snot-nosed kids. They set it up really well because all the kids are just kind of snot-nosed little brats at first, and you're like, oh, they're just gonna
And
do
then you start
everything.
interacting with them, and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you start crying again.
I was gonna say, are we putting a shirt on to go do this, or are we just going out?
Be as menacing as possible.
Is anyone home? Can I say hello? I can't walk. Oh, it's a table, not a rug. I'm like, I can't walk on the rug? Not a rug.
Walk around. There's probably a bunch of kids outside, depending on what day it is. They're
Look
little
at that bird.
tour
It's not a
sheep.
fat bird, but it's cute. Oh my god.
Oh, you should go to the. That's just the dead end because it goes around the whole side of the house and it's a really long walkway and you never need to go over there. I don't know why it exists. There's actually a backyard that you can go into. There's also nothing back there either.
Hilarious.
I think there might be a key back there, but I'm not sure. Okay, if we just wait a little bit, we can see the drawing in the background that Haruka did, or you can walk around the side and we can catch it for half a second.
Oh my god. It's so cute. I love that he takes it with him, because that's in 2, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the same drawing.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of bears and cats. And
It's the only thing he can win out of the slot machines.
little birds.
Like chocobos.
I do so love chocobos. Is there any way to go back here? No? Okay. I'll go search for my kids outside. Hello, children. Oh, good lord, the camera turns so fast.
Yep.
You're not my kids. Are my kids at the beach? My kids are gone.
They must be at school then.
You know, why is Jesus Christ, you know what? She ain't gotta go to school because I can't speak. Why is Haruka not at school? Let's try it again.
Nah, I don't know.
So loud.
His clip-clops. Why he wearing socks in the
How
pool?
fast can I get my ass to...
Those are his hooves.
I haven't thought about that in forever.
Like
How
when
fast can I get my ass to karaoke?
It's just around the corner, actually.
But the question is, will they let me?
Yeah, pause your...
Hold on,
Oh,
I
is
know,
there a
I know
truck
you want me to
broken?
go... Hold on, I know you want me to come this way, but I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah, you have to go do your thing real
No,
quick. They're not gonna let you go to
Please,
karaoke.
singular worm.
Yeah, this gets tedious after a while because it'll be like 75 bars to fill up, and you're sitting there for the 75 bars, and it's just...
Yeah, they're not gonna let me go to karaoke.
Yeah, you gotta go do this thing first, whatever it is. Honk honk.
Sorry. Oh my goodness. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Just ping-ponging off of people and walls.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Will I? You've seen me play the other games.
I hope so. I've seen your driving.
So that should mean you lower your expectations.
You tell me I shouldn't think bad of your driving, but...
I say you shouldn't think bad of my real life driving. I only defend
the way you ride this horse.
Hey! Hey!
I know you're...
Patreon!
I know you're looking for your dog leash, but he ain't here right now.
Yeah, the only thing I do is sit there and be like, I swear to God, I don't drive like this in real life.
もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ
You got such long eyelashes.
I know.
You're very in his face for a guy that's. Shout out to the guy in the back for trying.
He's trying.
それが立ち退きの理由か
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだ
Are they giving off the small town punk vibe yet?
Oh,
ちょっ
it's
と待て、
so
ど
strong.
こへ行く気だ。
Don't worry, it gets
流
worse.
動一家の事務所
I love it.
お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く
You'll say hello to your new little brother.
今すぐ組に連
Oh
絡
my
を。
God,
Brothers.
hi.
わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことす
You
る
just
んじゃねえ。
gotta beat him up the old-fashioned way first.
俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが、好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい
どうしても生きてえってなら、俺を倒してからにしな。
ほうそんなことでいいのか
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞおっさん。てめえ頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか。
頭
そうだ。兄貴は天下の流動一家の若頭、捨て頃のハブこと島袋力也さんだ。それでもやるっていうのかおっさん。
やめとけ
God, the AMVs are gonna go off the charts, though.
お前
I
自分
can't
の顔
wait.
潰したくないんだろ
そんなこと言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ。腰抜けのおっさん。
I do wonder how you're gonna make AMVs for the orphanage, because it is just dad
そんな脅
times.
しが通るほど
That's when I
世の中
pull out my
甘くねえ
waitress songs and here's Kiryu being a dad. Put your shirt back on.
持ってろ。
Nah, if you were cooler, you'd throw it to the side like the rest of us.
Yeah, but it's a button-up
Doda.
Hawaiian shirt.
なかなか立派な蛇
And
だ
if you were
な
cool enough, you'd throw it to the side like the rest of us.
ヘビじゃねえよ、ハブ。ハブだ、ハブ。捨て頃のハブっつってんだろ。
Technically speaking,
ハブも
it's still
蛇
a
も
fucking
同じだ
snake,
ろ
my guy.
違うわ。ハ
He's
ブは沖縄
passionate,
の
Graham.
魂だ。俺は
I can
沖縄
respect
の
that.
心を背負ってんだよ。
He's got that
相当地
tism.
元のことを好きなんだな
I can relate.
But also, it's unfinished.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he the guy who's unfinished, or is the lack of a pupil just a
It's unfinished.
his style choice?
His artist died.
覚悟はいいな。
Yeah.
あ
Fascinating. Where does the symbolism start and stop?
Um.
Don't say anything.
Um.
Just keep your mouth shut. For everyone's peace of mind, really.
Okay. You say so.
I'm sorry.
You're okay. I'll make it worse
Not what I
later.
meant to do. Oh.
I mean, you really don't have anything to worry about. 3 is such a, like, nice comfort game. It's just weird that they decide to wait till the second to
We
last chapter and hit you with
started
crisis.
With
I
cutscene
know.
that I'm still processing. Echo's playing Bongo Cat. I really want that to pop up one of the times that I'm crying over something.
It will happen eventually. If not, we
If I
can...
keep playing Yakuza's, it'll happen eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
There's like a disconnect from my fighting in the other games to this game. I gotta learn how to fight again.
It's because it's more beast mode than you're used to.
Yeah.
And they really de-beast mode him in the last few games. And in 2,
I spent last few games either in Dragon or Brawler.
Yeah.
Which Dragon was a good mix of all of them.
Yeah.
That, and I think I also just do the thing that I always do, which is I upgrade Kiryu a lot and then get really used to playing upgraded Kiryu.
Instead of Baby Kiryu, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, Baby Kiryu again, and I'm like, shit, man, I upgraded him and played the second half of the game maxed out.
Yeah. Like, I'm not...
When I played 2 so fast, I didn't feel it. I'm not used to this man who only have 3 attack.
And no heat move. It's just such a pivot.
Did I bounce him off of that? Oh my
Yep.
god. That's cool.
3's got some fun combat.
That's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab the man. Grab the man. I want to grab the man. Okay. Yeah, even when I don't have a lot of like different attacks unlocked, I usually upgrade my attack a bunch, so I'm like hitting harder.
Yeah, but you just
And then I'm like, oh
started
shit,
the game, so
I'm baby again. I don't know nothing. Hey, Kiryu. Wait, I can't die here, man.
you got healing items.
I ate them.
Huh. Well, I guess you're gonna die here, Krim. How are you supposed to go home to Haruka after dying to this twink?
Hey, that just hit the tree. I'm trying to figure out how to draw my fucking weapon, and I don't know. Ow.
Do you have
Can
it
I
equipped?
pop into the... Yeah? Maybe it's not a weapon, maybe it's a... No, it's a weapon.
That's defense.
Oh. Okay. Well, he's gonna kill me.
That's a tragedy, Krim.
You know what I'm gonna do about it? I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, I think you get 2 tries before they hit you with, would you like easy mode? And it's like, I would not, actually.
I would not, because this one I plan to actually learn how to play. Not well, mind you, but like... You know.
Enough.
Let me equip this at the start. Yeah. It's like, 2 I just gave up, because I wasn't enjoying it.
21 hours.
And then it became, put it on easy and how fast can I get through it?
Because it's 2.
Yeah. I don't know how to avoid that. Like, I'm spamming A as fast as I can.
You just can't because you have to unlock it.
Is it like a stupid... Okay, I was gonna say, is it like a stupid fucking Resi thing? Where Resi 3, you spam the button when you get caught. And I could never spam it enough to get out of the hold. And then I'm talking to Jez about it one day, and he's like, it's not to get out of the hold, it's to negate damage. And I'm like, I actually hate that.
What kind of bullshit?
That's
Actually,
stupid.
Yeah, so you have to mash it. If you get a prompt, you just have to mash it faster than him. But it's really hard to do in the beginning. Eventually, you level it up so it becomes easier to do. Your little brother.
I hear the table or chair or something in the back going crazy.
Something fierce.
Not what I meant to do.
It's my least favorite thing that happens, but it's such a funny move where it's like,
Yeah.
imagine being
Get back up.
Yeah, get back up so I can punch you again.
I'm like, I meant to grab a chair so that when he stands up I can hit him in the face with it, but like, okay. Hey, lady, you might want to back up.
R trigger.
Such a weird one.
Yes. It's button 6
But I guess
if
it's
you
because
don't
they're
have it
giving you
mapped.
the buttons to pick what you do eventually or something.
Yeah.
It's also weird to me, like, that kills them into, at least in Kiwami. That's like your final thing. This fucker gets back up again.
Yeah.
Because, like, that feels like it should be your finishing move.
It should be, but it ain't.
He looks so sad there. I kind of feel bad.
兄貴くそどうなってんだこいつ
どうだ内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったか
He looks so proud.
約束だお前の親父のところに案内してもらおうか
わかりました
I'm like devastated that we didn't get to see Kashiwagi before leaving because I am like being so for real. I wanted to pick apart his every move.
I know. I'm like, how do you feel about Kashiwagi? And you're like, I don't have enough evidence yet.
I need to dissect him! And they're keeping him away from my scalpel.
Well, he ain't a part of the story right now. He ain't got nothing to do right now.
He's a part of the story to me.
Only because you want to dissect him like a frog.
Yeah, and they're keeping him away from my scalpel.
For his safety.
I don't care about his safety.
I know you don't, because you're looking for something to hate him with.
It's not to hate him with, because if I dissect him and I come away with different evidence, then I'll be on his side, but I need to dissect him to figure out, I'll put him back together if I approve of him, but I need to find... I understand why they're keeping him away from me, actually.
Because you're becoming a little freak about it.
Because I'm going insane, and it's either continue down the path that I'm on of dissecting, like, Majima Kiryu, Nishiki, and then just start violently sobbing. Or it's take a turn and dissect Kashiwagi, because he's easier to dissect than Kazuma, and I'll probably like the answers more than what I get with Kazuma.
Are you sure about that?
No, but potentially.
Okay, then.
I mean, no, I get wanting someone who knows the soul of the city to do it.
Yeah. It's like, could he get Kiryu's tattoo artist to do it? Yeah.
Yeah,
but...
you can get a good artist to do it who can, like, know him, but, like, I get wanting someone who knows the city, too.
Like, it's his hometown.
Am I keeping pace with this guy? Do they not let me, like, link with him?
You can just run ahead to where you need to go and not worry about him. They'll stop you when events need to happen with him. Oh, you just don't worry about it. Take a left.
Ice cream truck?
No,
Stop.
That's the crosswalk sign. Because
What?
they have... So, you listen to the birds. It's the speaker, so now you can't cross the street. It's over, it's done singing. There should be cars passing, but there's no traffic right now. Yeah, so it's...
That's... fun.
Yeah.
Is that how they actually are in Japan? Would you even know?
Yes.
Which was that an answer to? I asked 2 questions.
But,
okay. That's cool. I like that.
I've seen a few videos on it, but yeah, their crosswalks have an audio thing for the ones who are for people who are hard of hearing, you know, instead of the whole wait to cross thing that we have.
Yeah, I like that.
And but that's why I said listen to the birds, because some places will have like a fake chirping sound that plays when it's okay to cross.
Come on, man.
We gotta set his character straight now. We gotta let you know how much everyone in this town likes this guy and think he's just a kid.
So that when we shoot him, it hurts. Really afraid. Oh no.
I'll let you know now. They only hold him hostage once, and you're so worried, and he's perfectly fine.
Okay. You started giggling like I hit the nail on the head, making a joke.
No, but it's so funny just the way that he's held hostage. Like, close.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that guy?
He's the mascot for the
Okay,
herbal
okay.
store.
You're weird and cool. I fuck with it. Damn.
Get you some, Grandma.
Better romance than 2.
Anything has a better romance than 2.
Is that my boy at my door? Hold on.
Majima sensor. So who's gonna tell Krim? Who's gonna tell Krim? Can't take it anymore. I'm joking. But it's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna say it now. The mind games I'm playing, it feels like 5D chess. Because I know what happens, and you know I know what happens. But I started playing 4 and I have the power again to say awful things and have them have their double meanings. Your mic's not on.
Happening?
Oh,
Shut up.
me monologuing to myself.
I'm scared of your monologues.
Just skip over it, cut it out.
Is it something I shouldn't listen to?
No, you can listen to it. It's not spoilers or anything. I was just saying
Okay.
about how I played 4 and suddenly got my evil powers again to say the most evil things and the spoilers to
great.
waste. Because you start getting to 2 and I'm like, it's 2. And then I couldn't really say anything about 3. Because you had to play 3. So
Yeah.
now we can beat the Mazuma, or the Kazuma Pinata.
Yeah. I wonder. I wonder if I can order a custom pinata from someplace.
I'm sure you could make one.
It can't be that hard, right?
I'm sure I could make you one. I've made a pinata before, so it would just...
What, like some cardboard or some shit and a bunch of paper?
Have you introduced your boy at all?
Today? No.
It introduced him to, like, YouTube.
You know what? I've posted videos. I don't think I've ever said his name. Let me see if I can move out of... Where is he?
Right
That's
there.
my cat. His name... Hi!
Oh, if only your camera wasn't so pixely. He's so far away.
That's my boy. His name is Ty. T-Y. Because I was... like, maybe 5 when I named him. I was trying to name him after Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda, but I couldn't spell Tai that way. Like, I didn't know how it was spelled. So, my parents knew I was naming him after Tai Lung, and then asked me how I wanted to spell it. And I was like, T-Y, cause sound it out.
Cause sound it out.
Wrong! I'm like, y'all know what I wanted. Y'all knew what I meant. We get up to the desk at the vet, and they're like, what do you want to name him? And then I'm 5, and could never spell.
こちらです。
I like these guys.
They're your new goofy little brothers.
I'm glad. I like these guys. They're fun.
どうぞ。
Because there's no one else at the clan, it's just them. They have to do all the introductions. But also,
Is
they
this
don't.
like a 3-person clan? That's
It
hilarious.
is. It is a 3-person
親父が
clan.
呼んでる。
I'm half waiting for like I'll go get the boss and he walks back and puts on a hat and comes back out.
I wish, but no.
Damn.
But it gives off the vibe of just a dying family out in the islands.
Yeah.
There she is.
Hi.
She's adorable. And traumatized.
おう
Great.
待たせたな客人。あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。
I forgot how
あんた
pretty
に話があって
his
きた。
sleeves were.
ああ
Yeah.
立ち退きの件だろ。
I love how quick
So-
I jump into like
どうして俺が立ち
analyzing
退かなきゃな
everything
らないの
now.
か
Don't worry.
わけが
Don't
知り
worry.
たい。
さき。おいさき。ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
There's a cat, and he's yelling in my room.
Need to clean my camera, I think, but I'm not gonna. I'm 5 pixels anyways, I'm sure.
You're clean enough.
お
Grim, the viewers.
Oh shit! I forget I gotta slow it down.
You were doing good at first. Like, just that last cutscene reset you.
Yeah. It's because I started like
You got in the
getting
story again.
excited to
Yeah.
get stuff, so I'm like, okay, I've read it. Move, move, move.
Yeah, you're like, oh my
Forgetting
god.
that I gotta like let it out for.
Yeah, you've been stuck in 2 for so long. You got good writing again.
Yeah. 2 I'm skipping through because I'm like, I ain't reading this shit. This one I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah. Because we want to know what's going on with Saki. We want to know what's going on with the land.
Yeah. I already am like my brain. I wish you could just like
Well, that's where I was.
X-ray my brain.
That's where I was last week.
Well, I like the almost parallel between this guy and Kiryu that we've set up right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Of like they introduce him and his daughter that he's taken in real fast.
And he's your new best friend.
He's my new best friend. I think I'm broke as shit, dude.
Yeah, the bubble era is over, bud. He's also got 9 mouths to feed.
Yeah.
理由は分かった。
どうかそれじゃ
断る。
ああなんだと
Kiryu's so funny in this
あんた
game.
の言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何
俺も昔は極道だった。他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけて、いいようにことを運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、
で施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わ
I'm
りだ。
so scared. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid, man.
Well, no matter what we already know,
Shut
he
up.
dies. So no matter
Yeah.
what, he dies, that orphanage is gone.
Yeah, but if he doesn't take in any new kids, they'll all be adults by then.
沖縄で生まれて60年
You are trusting Kiryu not to take in any new kids.
内地から来た
Yeah, I
ガ
am
キに
asking a lot of
説教され
him.
るほど
They
Oi,
just
boy,
follow
Chinese.
him home. We know that already.
So where's our AU where it's now Majima's
なん
orphanage?
だ
That's so
本当にそ
horrible.
れでいいと思っているのか。
あ
He doesn't go to
今
pirate
俺をここ
sim.
で殺して
He gets
Who says he
Kiryu.
doesn't take the kids with him to Pirate Sim?
Well, he gets the fucking will from Kiryu,
them
and it's like,
manzo
hey,
ka.
please take care of my children. And Majima shows
And
up.
then he
and
takes them all to Hawaii.
沖
Yeah,
縄の
but
ことを
knowing
愛してい
Kiryu,
る
there's
なら
probably like 20 fucking
俺たちを
kids
立ち退か
who
せる
are
And he
all
takes them all to Hawaii.
who are
もっと
all
他に考
depressed
え
now
るこ
because
とがあ
their
るん
dad's
じゃないの
dead.
か。
Hey kids, you know what makes it better? We all go play pirates together. At some point, he's not playing anymore.
あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら
He
構わない。
literally gets washed up on the
Somebody.
shore after getting
Not in my
shipwrecked.
こ
AU.
っちも手
God
加減
damn
な
it,
しに
Grim.
やらせてもらうぜ。
I think they do give him a kid in that game, actually.
They do. They give him a kid and a tiger cub.
Pardon me?
The kid comes with a tiger cub. I don't think Japan knows what animals are on Hawaii. That or they
Okay.
really, really like tigers.